Today we're going to be making the radio commercial for Lulu Hypermarket, and this is the behind the scenes process as I'll be editing, as you can see over here. I'll be editing some raw recordings of 3 of our great talents, and they are Ayla de Joya, Loveline Loverez, and Bernard Flaviano. These guys are great. These are vets, and they're going to show you like how it's done. So yeah, join me as I edit the raw recordings, as I give my input on how they did and how I would have directed them, as they are remote recordings. So I had to ask them to record and give me their raw recordings. As you can see here in my Pro Tools session, I have placed in the raw recordings of the following: Loveline, Bambi or Bernard, and two recordings from Ayla. She's one of our new to my roster, but she's very seasoned. Trust me. If you've ever watched a lot of Philippine TV commercials or heard radio commercials, most likely you've heard her voice. Okay, so yeah, you could find her on her socials, as well as Loveline. Bambi, he's kind of like a really shy, low-profile guy, but he's tago ang galing, caption. So, okay, as you can see here, Ayla's recording is really long. So what I'm going to do first, I'll do the 2 short ones. So let's listen to Loveline's first. So here, this commercial is about the Lulu Hypermarket big 3-day sale happening from July 31 to August 2. It involves an announcer giving a situation like, these are the possible things that can happen when you count to 3. Okay, so when the announcer says that, we have 2 skits here. One is from a child counting 1, 2, 3, here I come. And then the other one is a photographer giving the instructional countdown to smile. So 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay. And then announcer takes care of all of them. Okay. So let's listen to them.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Heto na ako.
Actually, I already love that first take.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Eto na ako.
Okay, I don't really like this much, because I could feel that she placed in some effects in there, like compressing effects, and some pitch control in there.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo.
It's the same. This one's a little higher. The only original one is, original or close to natural sounding is the first one for me.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Eto na ako.
The reason why I try to, I want my voice talents to sound as natural as possible while giving their performances. Audiences are smarter nowadays. They know when they're being tricked, they know when they're being sold something. And immediately when people know that it's fake, they tune out right away. Yeah. Let's listen.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Okay, so that's as close as her natural as well.
Lulu.
Okay, she's raised the pitch there.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Yep.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Still too high?
Lulu, where the world comes to shop. Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Yeah. So for me, it's these 2.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Heto na ako.
I know she raised the pitch a little bit, but it's not as obvious. It's only a short line, so I don't think people will be very overcritical. Hey, that's not a real child,
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Okay, now let's listen to Bambi's take here. I don't know. There sometimes, if you see the waveforms this small, you're going to be thinking, well, it's going to be really weak. Not really, because I have a lot of compressors in here, so it's going to push the audio. It's just, yeah, it's really For me, it's more like a visual for me. I can't see what I'm editing if it's that small. Yes, I'm getting old. So let's listen.
Okay, Bambi Flaviano for Lulu.
Now that's a voice, isn't it?
Okay, Bambi Flaviano for Lulu Hypermarket Big 3-Day Sale Tagalog 30s RC as a photographer character. Here we go.
Okay, so just for you guys who are not voice actors or voice talents, what Bambi did, that is called slating. That's a good question. Like, if you're a voiceover artist and you're submitting an audition, do you slate it or don't you? Well, if a client says, do not slate and just go straight to the read, then obviously don't do this. But if the producer or the client didn't say anything, slate away. Okay, I think that's, for me, you call me old school. Yeah, I know it's an old school kind of thing to do, but it's like your calling card. And besides, during slating, you're just saying your name, the name of the project, and your character, what Bambi did here. So it just shows, whenever I hear like people slating, it just shows like, oh, this guy's like been around. He knows what he's doing. So let's get rid of that. Obviously, I'm not including that in the ad.
Take one.
Okay, so that you calling how many takes that is, that's also slating.
1, 2, 3, cheese!
Very natural. I think that's like the winner there.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Yeah. Simple as that.
Take 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
Okay, a little off, a little too high for your range.
Cheese!
But it sounds natural. So maybe I'll take it. We'll find out in the end product.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
I like that take of how he said the Lulu part. Let's take that.
Take 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
Pretty okay.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
I still like the second take more.
1, 2, 3, cheese! Thank you.
Okay, actually I like this last take.
Lulu, where the world... Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese! 1, 2, 3, cheese!
As beautiful as that last take is, the ad-lib here of Bambi adding the "oh" just makes it, the beat that he added just makes it more natural, because nobody just all of a sudden just counts. I mean, in Filipino conversations, most of the time we have something to lean forward or lean into something. So that's what Bambi did here.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
I think I'll take this one.
1, 2.
Yeah, because this one kind of sets up like what's happening here. It gives the audience like, okay, what did he's saying something. I want to know what he's going to say here.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
Okay, I'm okay with that one. So now I have to choose which end liner I'm going to be using.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Or
Lulu, where...
Okay, just by judging by his tone right there.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
I like that take. So, okay, so I guess I'm using these takes for Bambi. And after I'm done choosing, I bring it back to 0, because I like, while I'm editing, I like to like leave in like the good takes. So these are Line's good takes. These are Bambi's good takes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy over here. And this one, the original file, I'm not going to touch. I'm going to mute that. And I'm just going to process this one. So I'm just going to normalize. Normalize is a very old school kind of thing to do as well. You don't really have to, especially now. It's just my OCD kicking in that I want to do normalize. But you don't have to. The reason why I do normalize is to make the file a new file. In Pro Tools, that's what it does. When you normalize two separate files, it's going to merge it together and create a whole new file altogether. And then I'm just going to treat it. This is Clarity VX Pro.
Isa.
Yep, it's a lot cleaner. I can hear it already. It's a lot cleaner. But to the regular ears, it just sounds normal. Yeah.
Oh, one, two, three, cheese! Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
So you're also cleaner. Okay, so this is going to be a little long. So Ayla, she sent me 2 files. One is she was imitating my demo delivery because whenever I send like scripts to my talents, and obviously when I send it to them, they have no idea of how I envision it to be. So I send them also, like, I would give a demo delivery to my talents so that they have an idea of like how it's going to sound. So this first take of hers is her basically trying to imitate my voice or my take. Okay, so let's see how she does.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3.
I like these already.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3. At sa bilang ng 3, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. At sa bilang ng 3, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. Lulu Big 3-Day Sale! Lulu Big 3-Day Sale!
Okay, I can see that she's really imitating my style or me beat per beat. Not that I'm saying she's not doing a great job here. I guess it's just that would be my style. Maybe I'm just not used to listening to. This is her first time to record for me. Maybe I'm just not used to hearing her voice, like a pitch that high for her voice register. I just feel that it's a little pushing her normal or her limit. Not limit, but her usual.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo.
See, that's why when she said the sa part, it feels a little, where am I going? It's supposed to be like sa, like leading into something. So if you listen to how she says it here, sa is more of a question mark. So like, where do I go from here? Do I go down? Do I go mid? Do I go high? So this one, you could tell, like, I could tell, like, I don't think I'm comfortable doing this, but I'll try to imitate his demo delivery.
Lulu Big 3-Day Sale! Lulu Big 3-Day Sale!
Okay, you know what? I'm going to be editing this. Hold on here.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag nagbilang. Maraming pwedeng mangyari.
I like the energy on the second take more.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3.
Okay, she gave me 2 takes of the second part of the first sentence because the original script says count 2, 3. Basically, that's what it means in English. And the other one is what I felt was when we count until 3. So until is hanggang, sa is 2.
Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3.
So either of, I mean, depends on, your preference, but for me, either works. I just had her record a safety just in case. But since the client approved the script of count 2, 3, then I'll be using this second take over here.
At sa bilang ng 3, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. At sa bilang ng 3, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. May surpresang At sa bilang ng 3.
I like the excited build-up that she did here.
Bilang ng 3, may surpresang
Just removing the breath here.
3, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. Lulu Big 3-Day Sale!
Okay, moving on.
Siguradong malaking matitipid sa lahat ng category sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na
Okay, so she's a little high.
sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to.
Again, that would be my style. Way to go, Ayla, for getting my style here.
Sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to!
I think I'll take this one.
Sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to!
Okay, yeah, I'll take this last one.
Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE. Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE mula July 31 to...
So she's kind of groping, like, where am I going? It's really high.
Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE mula July 31 to August 2, 2026. Mula July 31 to August... Mula July 31 to August 2, 2026.
I think I'm okay with that first take.
T's and C's apply. Lulu! Lulu! Where the world comes to shop.
The way she's like speaking is like really great.
Lulu! 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 Where the world comes to shop. Where the world comes to shop.
Okay, so for this take, I'm okay with this delivery. I mean, all of these. I find that these are her good takes from her voice impression of my demo delivery. Okay, so now let's see what she has to offer. She said she gave me variations, so I'm counting one in the beginning over here, one, and I think this one is the second one, and I think, yeah, she gave me 3 takes. Okay, so let's listen.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3.
Okay, I know what she's doing here. Basically, this style of delivery is what they call a AABBCC kind of delivery. Okay, so she's doing it part by part, and she's repeating it like if this, like this part.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari.
So this is the first part of the first sentence. She's not continuing to the next part because she's like giving different variations of the first part so that I can mix and match. There will be some producers who are okay with this. Some who would rather want the natural, progression of how you say things. So, but anyways, it's also okay. But do I want it like this? Let's listen first.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari.
However, the delivery I know is genuinely her. It's not her trying to be me.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming pwedeng mangyari.
Okay, so she's giving different here. Oops. When I'm editing raw files, I like to put my settings on shuffle because as you can see, right, earlier, when I deleted this, it just left a gap. So tendency of a producer is to click and drag and bring it together, right? So since I want it like automatic, as you can see here on the upper left of my Pro Tools session, it's on slip mode. When that happens, delete, nothing happens, okay? But if I place it to shuffle, if you look here, if I delete, it moves it into the next. To be next in line.
Ting mangyari kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3.
I like this take.
Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3.
Okay, so this is okay. I kind of have an idea of like where she's going with her deliveries here. It's just I just feel like there's no urgency to the ad, especially being honest with the script. I think it's originally going to be over 30 seconds. That's why my demo delivery was like really excited and punchy so that it all fits as well under 30 seconds. And her delivery, I think it might go over. Though the take is great. The direction of how she's doing it is great. It's just my worry is this will go over the allotted time frame that the client's paying for.
Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3.
I like that take more.
Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3.
Okay, I like these two more than the previous ones.
Kapag nagbilang tayo sa 3. Kapag nagbilang tayo hanggang 3.
I like how she emphasized the until 3.
Hanggang 3. At sa bilang na 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 3.
I like that last one.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo! May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo! Sa...
Okay, so if you compare the one earlier, the way she said sa here is very definitive. She knows where she's going. And I think the reason why it seems that way and sounds that way is because she's also confident of her pitch this time. Compared to the previous recording, she was trying to imitate me, but it was a little too high for her usual or whatever she's comfortable doing, that she subconsciously she didn't know where to go when she came to the last word. Unlike here, if you listen to it.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo! Sa...
See? So she's pretty confident with how she said the last word. Like, I know where I'm going after this part.
Sa...
She as well as this one. So earlier she did sa, upward. Then the second take is sa, mid.
Sa... Sa...
But I like the upward because it builds more excitement that way.
Lulu, big 3-day sale!
I like this one.
Lulu, big 3...
Okay, so a little clipping in there.
Lulu, big 3-day...
Hear it.
Lulu, big 3...
Hear it?
Lulu, big...
So her gain was a little too high, and her voice was a little too high to accommodate that input. That's why it made that sound.
Lulu, big 3-day sale!
That's okay. I like that too.
Lulu, big 3-day sale! Lulu, big 3-day sale!
Okay. I'll decide later on.
At sa bilang na 3. At sa bilang na 3. At sa bilang na 3. At sa bilang na 3.
Okay.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo!
Oh, okay. So basically earlier I thought it was like take 1, 2, and 3. It looks like it's the entire recording. It's just, yeah, she just gave multiple deliveries.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo! May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo!
I like that one.
May surpresang naghihintay sa'yo! Lulu, big...
I think I'll use that one more.
At sa bilang... Oh, at sa bilang na 3. At sa bilang na 3.
I like that one too.
Big 3-day sale! May surpresang naghihintay...
There's still a little clipping in there.
May surpresang...
Hear it? I know if you're not audio savvy, you're not going to hear it, but if you can hear this,
May
especially this part, right? You could feel that the audio is being ripped, you know?
May surprise sa'yo! Naghihintay sa'yo! Lulu, big 3-day sale! Lulu, big 3-day sale!
Same here.
Lulu,
Still over.
Lulu, big...
Still a little more clipping in there.
Lulu, big 3-day sale!
Yep. Still a little clipping in there.
Lulu, big 3-day sale! Siguradong malaki ang matitipid sa lahat ng category sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Siguradong malaki ang matitipid sa pangmalakasang available sa lahat ng
I think I don't want to say settle, but for now I'll settle with this one.
Siguradong malaki ang matitipid sa lahat ng category sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE. Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE mula July 31. Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE.
Okay, she kinda pumiyok siya.
UAE.
I don't know what piyok is in English. Anyways, her voice was cracking up a bit. There you go. It just sounds more fun when you say it in Tagalog. Pumipiyok. When you say it in English, her voice was cracking up a bit.
Across the UAE, mula July 31, available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE. Mula July 31 to August 2, 2023. Mula July 31 to August 2, 2023. Mula July 31 to August 2, 2020. Mula July 31 to August. Mula July 31. Mula July 31 to August 2, 2023. T's and C's apply. T's and C's apply.
Very sprightly delivery of T's and C's in there.
T's and C's apply. Lulu, where the world comes to shop. Lulu, where the world comes to shop. Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
I like that one. Very lively. Oops, what happened? Oh, okay.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop. Where the world comes to shop. Lulu, where the world comes to shop.
Okay, I'm actually pretty sold on either of her takes.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming...
I know what she's trying to do here is she's trying to build a story, but I think I'm okay with the first demo delivery impression and the second take. So I'll be choosing these. So these are my final takes on these, or my final choices on the recordings. And this is the final product.
Maraming pwedeng mangyari kapag nagbilang tayo sa tatlo.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo! Eto na ako!
Oh, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
At sa bilang na tatlo, may surpresang naghihintay sa'yo. Lulu Big 3-Day Sale! Siguradong malaki ang matitipid sa lahat ng category sa pangmalakasang shopping experience na to. Available sa lahat ng Lulu stores across the UAE. Mula July 31 to August 2, 2023. T's and C's apply.
Lulu, where the world comes to shop!